me hearties, and welcome to Obsessions of a Bookaholic. I am Brittany, and today we'll be talking about Blackhearts by Nicole Castroman. It is very exciting for me to be talking about a pirate book, even though there aren't really any pirates in it. But shh, let me have my moment. Blackhearts is marketed as a Blackbeard origin story, which means you would think, like, pirates and, you know, high seas, swashbuckling tale, Pirates of the Caribbean type shit. It's not. It's not. If you expect this, you will be sad. I expected it, but luckily I had a warning partway through that it wasn't going to be like this, so consider this your warning. Blackhearts is more of a, well, exactly like it says, it's an origin story, but it starts out before Blackbeard even becomes Blackbeard, when he's still Edward Teach Drummond, and he's the son of a wealthy merchant in like 15th, 16th century London. He gets back from a years-long merchant voyage. His father sets up a betrothal. He's like, you're going to get married and you're going to be rich and your life is going to suck, because all he wants to do is sail. And he meets Anne, who in the past year has become into the employ of his father's merchant house. Turns out not to be as much of a servant girl as you think she is, but I'm not going to spoil that because you spoiler people haven't left yet. But that's the gist of it. It's more of like a historical fiction kind of thing, and it promises like a lot more pirate stuff in the second one. It was still actually pretty good once you get over the fact that it's not a pirate thing. I'm going to talk about that in just like a couple seconds, but if you haven't read it, then I need you to go, because I don't want to spoil it and you'll get mad at me. Or if you want spoilers, I don't understand you, but like, I guess you can stay. You shouldn't, but you should come back. So go. Go and then return, but go, okay? I will wait. Okay, we're good. First impressions, everybody in London's marketplace is a complete asshole. It's like 4 pages in, and she's already getting harassed by some random dude at the market, and then she goes to like the fish place and just gets harassed by more people, and then she meets Teach, who she doesn't know is Teach. I was so proud. Oh my god. And she meets him at the shrimp place, and she just knees him in the groin because he's being an ass. I was so proud. I was so excited. Half the time you get like historical fiction, and either the girl is like sticks up for herself, like she knows she needs to and she'll mentally do it, but a lot of the time they won't do it anyway because they're like, oh, I have to be obedient, oh, it's not proper. And my god, I love historical fiction, I'm a history major, it's kind of a requirement, but jeez, grow a pair of balls if you're getting harassed by all these wackos in the market. And she does, and I loved it. I loved it so much. And then you find out that it's Teach, and can I say, I have this such a soft spot for those to hate to love stories. It's just, oh, they're my favorite. Love them so much. And you can already tell from the very beginning that that's what it's going to turn into. That, well, obviously they're going to end up liking each other, but it's just so great because I know that they're going to despise each other, and I get so excited. But, oh my lordy, Teach is such a fucking alpha male character. He has to control everything. He's like, well, I'm gonna put her in her place. And he's like, oh, but she seems to understand me like nobody else does. Then he gets sick, and he orders her around to tend to him, which, like, it's fine, but also not fine. And they get into they have the weirdest fights. They get into so many fights because Teach wants to control her to an extent. He wants to protect her, but he's controlling. And Anna's not the kind of person to put up with that shit, but then half the time she does. It's like, sometimes she's super against his bossy alpha-ness, and other times she's just like, oh, well, I completely understand where you're coming from, so I will just listen to what you say, dear master. Where did you go? Where did you go? You were great, and then all of a sudden you're like, obedient? What the hell is this? But then they get together, and he keeps trying to be romantic with her, but then she does this fight kick. She's like, oh, you're betrothed to somebody. They have the strangest fights. Yeah, so he bribes, which was perfect, when he bribes all the other maids for alone time with poor Anne, and she's and then he wants to go riding with her. And she would love to go riding with him. And then he wants her to wear a hat, but she doesn't want to wear the hat, and she keeps fighting about the hat. It's like, just wear the stupid hat. Wear the stupid hat. Honestly, I'm actually on Teach's side for once. You just put the damn hat on your head. And I'm sorry, you have a lot of hair and you can't pin it up. Figure it out. figure it out. It shouldn't be this big of a deal. Just take your cap off and put the other hat on, and you have loose curls tumbling down, and I really don't care. Just go riding and hurry your asses up. Okay, but other than Anne and Teach, we don't really have that many other characters, which is really sad because I love other characters, like Lord of Shadows, for instance, the Cassandra. You got all those people. You have so many people to connect with. Even in like Court of, well, Mist and Fury, and has a lot more than ACOTAR itself, but still, just a lot of people that you can actually grow to like. We don't really have any in Blackhearts. We have a horrible, bitchy Miss Patience who's she's just a problem. She's all around a problem. And then you get Teach's friend William, who just kind of makes your skin crawl. And then you get his father, who's also a complete dick. And you get his friend John. I love John. It was so unfair. It was so unfair with Mary. He's a horrible person. He was such a good guy. You want the stable boy? It's just like, honey, you are lucky to have gotten anyone with that attitude. And then there's Sarah and Marjorie, and Sarah's the closest thing that Anne really has to a friend, but even she is not really a friend because she's just with Mary all the time, and Marjorie is just, she's just mean. She's just mean. So basically all we get are Anne and Teach, but then everybody else decides to make conflict for them, like, oh, Will and Patience. I knew it. I knew there was something up with those two when they were like whispering when he got back to Patience's place, and I'm like, oh, they must be in love. And then just why can't he Will just marry Patience, and then all of Teach's problems will be solved. But Patience wants to marry him because of the money, but then technically Will is better anyway, and the whole pregnancy thing, like, that I didn't see coming. I saw it coming that they had something going on between them, but I did not see her being pregnant. And I did not see Will being the one to turn him into piracy, which, foreshadow, man, because he is going to become such a fucking great pirate. I'm so excited, so ready for Black Souls. But anyway, your friends, why would you do it? What did he have? What did he have that you want? Just Patience? You needed him out of the picture so that you could marry Patience? It makes sense. But also, what kind of asshole does that to your friend, man? Jeez. Everybody in this book is horrible. Everybody in this book is horrible, except for Anne and Teach, and then maybe Sarah. I kind of like Sarah. Oh, and her family. I like her family. That's about it. Marjorie, and then in the end, Marjorie completely turns against Anne. It just gets progressively worse and worse. But you know what? She should have just, when Anne stole from Teach's father, she should have just told him when she got caught the first time, because logically, he could have easily put the stuff back, and he was already mad at her, so she wasn't really doing anything to save herself by protecting it. It's like, protect his good opinion, or so he doesn't know, or in case something goes wrong between you two, but like, okay, you're making matters worse for yourself. And she did, and she gets kicked off. And the ending, okay, to be entirely honest though, I thought she was gonna die. I genuinely thought she was gonna die, because I was reading a lot of reviews on Goodreads while I was going through this, because it was a little bit slow at the beginning because I was waiting for the pirate stuff, and then I found out that it wasn't there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read this like a historical fiction. But anyway, everybody's talking about how they hate the ending. And usually when people hate the ending, it's because one of the main characters dies, and her name is Anne. And he keeps calling her Queen Anne. He's obsessed with that Queen Anne thing. But either way, he keeps calling her Queen Anne. Very excited about his Queen Anne. And I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the history, but Blackbeard's ship historically was called Queen Anne's Revenge. And I just, the first time he called her that, my heart just sort of stopped. I'm like, oh no, what is he avenging? Is he avenging her death? Does she die? Does she die at sea? Does she die beforehand and get like taken away because they caught her for the stealing and then like executed her, and he takes off because he's so angry at his father and he just needs to escape and just stows away or goes away on the Deliverance and then mutiny or something and calls it Queen Anne's Revenge because Queen Anne is dead? I had a mini heart attack. I had a little heart attack, and every single time you call it, I was just like, oh no. Oh God. I don't know. I can't handle it. But then she doesn't die. I actually was kind of fond of the ending. surprisingly, even though they were separated, made it good, because you know there's gonna be so much pirate stuff in the next one, and it's just so exciting because I've been waiting for this. There are so few pirate books in the YA genre, and I don't understand why, because it's such a good world. It's such a good world, and I don't know if that's just like the history obsessed major person in me talking, because I take pirates courses and I read pirates books and like all that kind of shit. This hat, it was like $60 at a pirate festival because I am a nerd and I am proud of it. So, but either way, you know with the ending that it's totally setting it up for actually have something extra, and I'm just so excited. I can't wait. We get more pirates and then we get to read pirates. Sorry, I'm overexcited. Oh, and there's also the whole thing with Am's brother being Teach's nemesis, which was just, you know, icing on the hate cake. A little bit right there. As soon as he said it, I was like, oh, oh great, this is just peachy. And then she realizes that he has issue with him too, and it's just, I don't know, it doesn't necessarily make their relationship stronger, but they have a shared common hatred, the hatred that is shifted from each other. It's pinpointed on her brother, who I totally did think was the one to turn him in. But anyway, I guess totally wrong. I just really hope that in the next one he dies. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong that I want him to die? Because he's a waste of space, of book space, and rude. Can we pitch him off the ship? I think that's a really good plan. Anyway, that is Blackhearts by Nicole Castroman, the first in the Blackhearts trilogy. Black Souls actually came out about last month, which I went to Chapters just this morning to pick up, and it wasn't there, which was, you know, kind of devastating, but I'll get it. I'll get it at some point, and I'll come back. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!